Okay, so in this last thing, as you notice, just some little cleanup things with with this window here. If I go to my 3D view and go over to this view right here, what if I went to this portion of the building and I said, go ahead and align to this doorway? Could I align to the doorway these? Well, not in the 3D view, right? Not that kind of alignment. So if I go to a west elevation, though, in my west elevation, I can say align to this door, maybe this window, and I could have said do a multiple alignment, right? So if I say AL and multiple alignment and say align to here, this one, right? And then if I go back to my entry plan, right? Or I'm sorry, my first and second level, remember those, right? So I'm in this stairwell now, so I'm okay. Now, notice in this stairwell, what do I have turned on right now? I'm glad this is happening. We have a what? A underlay turned on, so I can turn that underlay off. Sometimes they can be confusing, so now that's off. But I'm missing my what? I don't have a door on my first level. I didn't copy that there. So little things I catch. So I just go there and I say copy, paste, align to selected levels. I'm going to say copy that to the first level, and I should be okay now. Now I want to do something else. I'm going to go to my 3D view, and you see how I'm coming to the roof now, right? So I want to take this wall, hold down control, click that wall, and at the top, what do I want to do? I want to change my top offset, right? Because it's up to that level of the roof. I want to go up, let's call it let's call it 8 foot 6 inches. Okay. And notice now I have to go around to the rest of that building. Remember, we came into this situation before. Let's go to the roof level. And at the roof level, if I use the SL, the split command, right, I can split this here and I can split this here, right? And then I can raise this portion and say I want to go up um, probably another, since the parapet's 3, so 8 foot 6 minus 3, so 5 foot 6 inches. All right, and I got that because my parapet is 3 inches, 3 feet above my roof. So I just subtracted that 3 feet from this because this is all the way up to the parapet. So I'm going to say 5 foot 6 inches. And then when I go back to my 3D view, these are matching up for the most part right now. I'm not going to worry about the cleanup here because what we really want to focus on right now, we want to focus on maybe putting a roof on this and then putting another door in there. Not a huge deal, but I want you to notice something else that we have missing. This is the big thing, and that we only really see this from the 3D view. What would happen if, I went to back to my entry level and I copied this door that I have here now and say paste, align, and say go to the roof with that, right? And someone was in my 3D view and they were on the roof and they could come out this, but then they opened this door and accidentally stepped in here. What would happen? They would fall completely off, right? And they would fall down that stair. Well, they would fall at least down and probably hurt themselves badly there. So we need to remedy that on every level. Do we want to draw that multiple times though? No, because if you go to the first level, we have that same condition happening here. So how do we remedy that? Well, we have a stair that starts here, but what do we want to do in this instance? We want to first look at our section view. And in our section view, we can see that we need railings here and all the way down until we get to what? From the first level all the way up to the roof level, we need another piece of railing there. Let's stop the video and talk about something. So how we would handle this, people, is we would first take a railing, right? And we would sketch a railing here, and we kind of sketch from here to here. And when we finished it and looked at our section, we would see that we were a little bit short, right? So what I would do is close all my views except that one, right? And then I would reopen the first view, and then I WT Windows tile, right? And I would scroll in here, and I would scroll in here, and I would click on this, and I would say edit path, and I would just drag it over a little bit at a time, and then that would show me about where that should go, right? And then I could pick this, and I would say um, copy, and then paste a line to selected levels, and I would say go second, third, and roof, right? And then, okay, so now I want to go to the roof level, and I want to make sure that on the roof I recognize I have to click that and edit the path and stretch that all the way to the wall, right? So that now when I go into the 3D view, right, I know that once I come up to this top step, I'm not going to fall down. I've got a railing that's going to protect me from falling into the shaft, okay? So I'm okay there. All right, let's go back and let's remedy a problem that we have at the entry level. At the entry level, we know that when we exit here, we'll fall off based on our 3D view, right? So we got to have something that's going to help us out that door. So what I'm going to do is go back to actually the street level, and at my street level, I know that I need a what over here? I need a 4 foot slab of something that's going to help me get from that door out of the building. But I can't see it anymore because I'm at the street level. So what do I want to do? Well, first I'm going to close a couple of my views, like the roof and first, right? I can even close entry in this instance, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my what? My underlay to help me. I'm going to say I want to see entry, and I want to look up, right? And so now by looking up, I can see that that's where my door is at now. So now I can come in here and I can say, give me a landing. And I'm going to say, click on that and create similar, right? That 48-inch slab. And now I'm just going to grab this rectangle, and I'm going to come on the other side of the wall, and I'm going to come out. And what I know is that I need, as I come out that door, I need at least 5 feet right here. So I'm going to come to 5 feet, and I'm just going to go over probably about, let's go 6 feet. Let's just make it a nice little ratio. So 6 feet by 5 feet, right? And I'm going to say finish. And now I can delete this slab, that slab arrow, and go to my 3D view. Oh, my slab's in the ground, right? Because it's what? Structural, so it drew it from the street down. So what do I need to do with this? I need to say, put this at entry, right? And now it's at the right place where I want it. And now I can come off there. And then what would be the last thing I would do? I would probably go to my entry level. And on entry level, I could build a set of stairs, or from street level, I could build a set of stairs up to entry, right? I could come over to stair, and over here I could go to monolithic stair because it's concrete again from street to entry. It's saying I need 7 risers just like before. So now I can draw it. I can move it into place. You see that? I can grab it here and slide it to there, and then move it again against the wall. And then I can stretch this, right? And say I want this to be what, 5 foot, right? I can do that. And then I can hit finish, right? It's got railings on there for me. I also, let me stretch this out of the way for just a second. I need railings on top of this now, right? Remember what's going to happen? We'll do it again, even though we have to fix it. A railing from here to here, and a railing from here to here, right? We're going to fix it, go to the 3D view, and see that, oh, we need to, what? We need to adjust that. So if I say pick new host, it moves it right up there. And so now I got a stair. Now that stair is not perfect. I still need to extend that railing a foot. And we're going to get into that Monday when we get into different types of railing for our building. Okay, so hopefully this was beneficial enough for you today. You learned something, and We'll finish this last portion of it, and then you can upload this to the folder for Model 9, for the Model Check 9. It's already out there on Blackboard, and we'll pick up next time.